That sounds like the Sonic, the actual Sonic theme.
Hello and welcome to the Tachikoma Tom stream with me, Tom, and
Me, Sam.
yeah, over there in the corner, there's a tiny little icon, just glowing up for reasons. Yeah. Oh, I'm not even recording it. Oh well, it's streaming. I'll start recording it now and turn the music off. I'll just turn it down a bit. Right, so today we're doing some retro ranking of some Master System games that we had back in the 90s, early 90s, and some Master System games that we rented or borrowed.
The games that we definitely remember playing.
Yeah, the majority of them I do. I'm not so... I'd have to watch a video or two on some of them, like especially the Back to the Future 2. I can't remember that at all. I remember Back to the Future 3 having the horse riding and being fucking impossible.
Yeah, well, Back to the Future 2 was as fun as Back to the Future 3.
Wow, as fun as the game that you can't get off the first level of. Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So, what shall we start off with? I'm just going to write a little message to maybe coax people into joining the chat. Which they never do. Fuckers.
Throw out some awesome Master System recommendations that maybe we could come back to this video at a later date and play some newer games. Not newer games, but you know what I mean.
There you go, that's my inspired message. Hello. Right, so I've got a video for Mortal Kombat loaded up, so we may as well start with that. I do have an emulator set up, so I've not got all the games because I only just set it up, but I've got a nice little selection.
All right, yeah. So we can see a little bit of it.
We can see a little bit of it. I can play a little bit just to spice things up, so it's not just watching videos. So
I suppose it warms the cockles, as it were.
Video window capture, is this? Yeah, we can see it. Sweet. So this is Mortal Kombat 2 on the old Sega Master System.
Never quite understood that whole reset button on the Master System 2. It was just easier just to turn the console off and turn it back on again.
Yeah. Something I really like about Mortal Kombat 2 is the box art. I don't think they've ever beat that old.
No, I mean, you know exactly what you're getting. It's the Mortal Kombat logo. It's got the. It's definitely up there with RoboCop vs. the Terminator. Out of our selection.
Yeah.
You didn't have that. And I know it's like now you have green boxes for Xbox, blue boxes for PlayStation, Master System.
Had the graph paper.
That graph paper. Choose difficulty.
It's before Jax had his metal arms.
Yeah. Let's see, we got Liu Kang, Sub-Zero, Mileena Kitana, Reptile, Scorpion. Is that Shang Tsung?
Yeah, the old.
He can turn into people, can't he? He's
Chinese
quite
pro. There's a lot of just sort of recolors, really, weren't there?
Yeah, I mean, earlier when we were talking about this, I was saying that the characters didn't have much definition, but actually the game looks a hell of a lot better. Considering it's using...
And it had blood as well, unlike the Nintendo.
The SNES version. Yeah, the SNES version.
I was
doling out some vicious punishment here on Mileena.
I think you're a little bit behind. I'm up to the next fight where he's fighting Scorpion.
All right, yeah. Fair enough.
That's a good bit of delay, that, isn't it? It's a completely different fight. Who was your go-to fighter for?
For Mortal Kombat 2, I'm definitely with you here on Jax, mainly because his fatality was easy. I think we knew most of the moves for the characters anyway, especially the main ones. Liu Kang was always good.
I think he was a bit cheaty, Scorpion, where he could just go off the screen and just kick you up from the other side. He keep spamming that. You just ruin another person's day.
I think the biggest cheat of all the characters in Mortal Kombat 2 was the fact that there was a move that Liu Kang did, the bicycle kick.
Yeah.
Where he flew, and when it said, if you held down the button before the match started, if you held down the kick button, the minute you let it go, you could actually do it. So you'd literally start off with a power move. It's a bit thingy. We've got a fatality as well. I remember there being a weird thingy in this game. I'm not sure if it was whether you put the cartridge in badly. I remember once we started the game up and managed to play against Smoke.
Yeah.
And we'd not actually done anything to warrant that. So I don't. It
was
know
sort of like a random sort of chancing, wasn't it? It was like in between. Normally it was like a chancing. It was like in between two fights. You'd occasionally fight Smoke.
Was it in between Kintaro and Shao Kahn?
Yeah, something like that.
But that was, I think that was the only one of those weird boss characters. I don't think you could unlock them.
No.
Or if you could, I'd never seen it.
Well, there wasn't really any save features, was there? So.
All right, yeah, that's a point.
Even if you did unlock them, it'd be for like the duration that your console was turned on.
That is weird, isn't it? That games back then didn't have like a save function.
No, you just had to redo everything.
Yeah.
But to be fair, I mean, there wasn't. You could play through this entire game fairly quickly.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see if he actually. Let's get skimmed through, see if he actually fights Smoke. Nah, doesn't like it. Kintaro.
Basically, just Goro Mark II.
Yeah.
Arguably the hardest boss in the hardest fight in the game, because I don't recall Shao Kahn being.
Oh wait, he fights Smoke at the end. Right. Congratulations, you have found the passage from the Outworld to the Earth Realm. Now you must battle with the undiscovered warrior from Mortal Kombat 1. Prepare yourself to return to Goro's lair.
God.
It doesn't even look grey. I don't know if that's just this footage. I know he's grey in other games, but I feel like I remember him looking grey.
Yeah. It wasn't just. I always thought it was just a palette swap. Like
yeah.
He's more whitey.
It's sort of just like weird saturated. Not really showing off any Smoke's moves. That's just AI, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
So.
But it's going to be disappointing though. Like you unlock this, you unlock the ability to fight them, but there's no way to actually fight as them.
Yeah. Oh, he's doing a compilation of fatalities, I think. Yeah.
I remember seeing, I remember Liu Kang doing the thing where he turns into a dragon against me.
Yeah. I mean, they were fairly complicated, but made even worse by the fact that the D-pad on the Master System was a bit wanky. It was like that weird sort of square, wasn't it? It was like a block.
That very weird square. Do you remember that kind of?
I don't even think you couldn't really call it a D-pad because it wasn't.
Yeah, it's more like a circle pad.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, the fatalities are nothing special.
No,
really.
no, they're all a bit. Reptile just eats you.
Yeah, yeah. It separates you into blocks, doesn't he? Like pulls off the head and then the torso, then the legs.
No, no, it just swallows you whole.
Just swallows you whole. All right.
Mm.
Maybe I might be thinking of like Mortal Kombat Gold or something.
Yeah. Anywho, that's Mortal Kombat.
I mean, what do you think? Where does this go?
I mean, it was sort of like first fighting game. I can't think of any other fighting games I played before this, other than maybe like in like
Street Fighter 2 Turbo on the SNES.
it had probably been. No, it probably possibly was the first, but then I feel like I don't want to put it too high because it was easily trumped by, I don't know, until like 3D fighting games came along, like Tekken 2. It was up there. There wasn't really much to compare it to other than Street Fighter 2.
Do we put it in the B category or
I feel-
in the C?
I feel like probably.
I mean,
I think for the time, it's got fantastic box art. It was it wasn't. I don't know. Like you could learn the moves. They weren't ridiculously overcomplicated. The only thing that was difficult was the fatalities.
I mean, how are we rating it on how we thought it was when we played it then?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't because we can't rate it on like Mortal Kombat 10.
No, you can't compare it to like modern games.
In that case, then I'm saying a B or an A actually, because we're talking about Master System games here, aren't we? We're not talking about SNES version. So I mean, I'd even consider putting it as an A actually, because
It's one of those games that if like a friend came round, you'd be like, "Let's play some Mortal Kombat," you know. Let's whip out the old Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
So I think it's an A. I think, yeah. So we're gonna put that in the old A. It's got memorable characters, of which, you know, stuck with me.
I mean, I would if there was a Master System here, and me and you were like actually sat here playing these games together as opposed to in lockdown, we would probably be playing Mortal Kombat for quite a bit. Like 2-player, then we'd probably try and play through the single player, try and find smoke and stuff. So definitely.
Right. Since I've got the emulator loaded up with the old Sonics.
Nice.
Let's get Sonic going.
We're going first. Sonic the Hedgehog.
So I'll whip this out. Get my controlly pad. So this you got the Master System for your birthday, in which it had this just built in, didn't it?
Yeah. If you got a Master System 2, you either got Alex the Kid in Wonderland. I think it was definitely an Alex the Kid game, or Sonic the Hedgehog built in, and we obviously got it was Sonic the Hedgehog built in, which was awesome. I think that in a way also puts the bias on the fact that Sonic the Hedgehog for the Master System is probably my favourite of all the Sonic games as well. I think nostalgia gives a lot to it, but I mean everything. All of the sounds and everything. I love the way Sonic looks. He's just like that's a proper cute little Sonic. I love the fact that when he ducks down, he holds his head.
Still has the occasional slowdown, which I remember.
Yeah.
Happen. It just occasionally when things get a bit too you know, demanding. When there's like more than one enemy, or when you're at a crucial bit where you can really fuck up, you'll occasionally get slowdown. And it doesn't even matter if it's emulated or on the actual console, it just happens. And
Yeah. Be damned with it.
yeah. There's no like fix for it.
Yeah,
It's just that is the way it is. It's like a mechanic of the game.
I think I'm not sure if they fixed that for Sonic 2 because it's definitely the same. It's basically Sonic 2 is more of the same, but for Sonic Chaos, that is definitely more like a Mega Drive version of Sonic. But yeah, I love this game. I love the music when Robotnik appears. I love the level music. Jungle being obviously like a cracking jazz thing. Are you going to go and get the Chaos Emerald on this section?
Just gonna whip through it. I was hoping there would be a bonus level. No, but I guess it'll be after this.
Oh no, you need 50 rings.
Oh right, okay. Fair. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
I always find the speed thing's a bit weird on this. Like there isn't really a charge thing.
No, yeah. That's the one. Well, the two big differences in this and other is the no charge power and also the horrendous. If you get hit once, you lose every single fucking ring. No comebacks. You get nothing. There's a weird high curve of difficulty as well. I think you can breeze through the first few levels, but then when you get to, I think it's bridge level 2, where the actual screen is scrolling.
Yeah, and you can't see what's coming up next.
No. And the whole premise of bridge is the fact that the levels fallen the levels fallen to pieces around.
Yeah.
I love it.
I mean that's the main difficulty. Is like you don't really know what's coming up ahead. If it was zoomed out further, it would be a lot easier. But I suppose that's half. It's sort of kind of like a memory game almost.
Yeah. Well, that's why you can breeze through the game in like less than an hour, really. But to do that, you have to spend a good while working out where everything is. I mean, I think at our Master System owning peak, I think getting through the game, getting all the Chaos Emeralds, and finishing
that
the
fucking
game.
Slow down there. It's like, it's ridiculous. It's like you're in glue occasionally.
Chugging.
These fucking waves. I don't know where you are on the video, but
No, I know what you mean though. Where you have to jump on them. Oh, those weird hedgehog things. Those pink things with wheels for legs. Ugh. They disgusted me at the time. They disgust me now.
it says I've got 60 frames a second. I don't believe it.
No. When you consider though that I remember going around to friends' houses that had a NES and obviously original Mario, which original Mario is really good fun. But then if you go around to someone's house and play the original Super Mario Brothers, and you're coming home and playing this. I mean, yeah, for how good original Mario is, this game looks 1,000 times better graphically. The colours are there.
I'm definitely not doing a speed run. This is just Sonic's leisurely day out. I'll do a level more, and then we'll decide. Or up to the next boss or whatever. They always reminded me of them marshmallow things. These.
All right, you're on a special stage.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Those bags of like lightly corn-floured
Yeah, marshmallows. So.
marshmallows, and the noise that they make when you ping off and boink, boink. Exclamation mark. Never understood the scoring system. I don't understand what it is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, this was the like you look at the special stages on this this version of Sonic. I don't know if there was a different development team, but if you played Sonic 1 for the Mega Drive, the special stages in that game were fucking horrendous.
Yeah.
Nowhere near as fun as this.
Hey, it's everyone's favourite stage.
Yeah, pushy. I think it's the only level in the game apart from the first airship level where the game's actually pushing you. I could be wrong there.
I never get these pink things because sometimes I land on them and it kills them, and then other times it's like.
Yeah, the hitbox. Where is it? What part is it?
give me like it. I mean, it makes sense that falling on them. Oh, why am I going so slow? Wait here for half an hour whilst the screen comes.
Yeah, well, the screen catches up to you.
My biggest enemy is this slow goddamn screen. Do. At least you got the good music to listen to.
Yeah.
Oh, this is fucking bullshit, isn't it? When, the other one, the floor's like falling to pieces, so you gotta like hold back.
The floor's falling to pieces and the screen's yet to catch up to you.
Oh, you twat. Destroyed me. Your little ring of safety.
Another thing I've noticed in this game, the enemies seem to be level specific. Like when I'm thinking on, I don't think some of these enemies are on other levels. I think you have like slightly different varieties of them.
What's the point in the timer on this level? Does the timer continue if you die?
No, you just die if you get to zero. Oh, wait,
no, but I mean, if you die, does your timer reset?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Once you complete the
bonus
level.
Again. Oh, because I got coins, ringies. Trying to do a rating thing and I just complete the entirety of Sonic. It would just complete every game on the list.
Yeah,
it's just tomorrow.
Everything gets an A.
Yes, this game's fantastic.
Yeah, it was cool. We're essentially reliving. Let's reset the clock 30 fucking years.
Oh, I'm stuck. I gotta get this.
I mean, I'm thinking about it now. It probably would be. It's probably about 29 years.
Oh, I can't get that.
It'd probably be 29. It would be 29 years. In 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Since we got this.
It's still fantastic.
29 fucking years.
Still as playable as ever.
I think
the spikes.
It's all about the way it controls as well. Like Sonic, especially the Sonic games, they're definitely a high bar on these early consoles. You can understand why Sega did so well back in that time, because their first party stuff. Yeah, we're gonna come across some shite in this list, or well, some questionable stuff, but Sega's own in-house games are very good.
This is where it starts getting difficult.
Yeah, I'm assuming you've completed the Bridge Robotnik.
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever notice that, like, yeah, the amount of times I remember dying, do you know, because you hit him you bounce on him 3 times.
Oh, on the last one, yeah, because it's only 2 on the last one.
Yeah, it's only 2. It's like, how fucking crafty can you be?
You bastard.
Yeah, bastard. This Jungle's Robotnik is pretty crazy. He drops rolling bombs at you, as I recall.
Is there even anything that way? The worst thing about this level is the not being able to see where the logs are.
Oh yeah, that come down the waterfalls.
Fucking twat. And there you go. Oh wait, no, there is checkpoints.
Yeah, the TVs with an arrow in them.
Fucking hell. It's gonna do a cheeky little save there.
Ooh. He looks so terrified when he dies.
It's a bit too addictive, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! See, you can't even see that shit there. You've literally got to take a leap of faith. I just killed something I couldn't even see.
I love those invisible, like those flying chameleon things.
Yeah, cheeky little save there. It's this one that's shit. That's why.
During in Brazil, the Master System carried on for like fucking years. They did the Master System Mark III and stuff like that. The actual console itself carried on to until about 10 years ago, possibly even longer actually. But they kept releasing games for it. They kept releasing slight variations on the console, making it smaller. Whether they kept adding games, but in South America it was still, well, I'm sure it must have done really well.
Alright, that's enough for Sonic. That jungle level irritates me. So I think Sonic we could probably put in an S or an A.
Yeah,
Probably put it up here in the S.
Yeah, I think
it's got fantastic. It's got fantastic music. If Thingy's an A, then we've got to put that as an S. It's better than Mortal Kombat. Like, it just has so much character and charm, and the music's fantastic. And
I think the S is probably just for Sonic. Isn't it?
Yeah, and let's just make that S the Sonic tier. Maybe Mortal Kombat should be K. K for combat. Right, so what next? Jungle Book.
Oh yeah, definitely Jungle Book.
Let's. I'm gonna find a video. I mean, this had fantastic. I remember having fantastic animations and music and stuff like that, but it was very difficult.
As were everyone always goes on about the Disney games Aladdin and the Lion King. I feel Jungle Book is just missed. People forget about how good the Jungle Book game was, and it's a brilliant game. The Master System version.
There we go.
With you bringing up a video, hopefully we'll find out whether there was a level where you do ride on Baloo, because I feel that there is. I know there's a bit where you climb on car. Let's see. Yeah. It's very good.
And boomerangs.
Boomerangs, yeah, that was it. It's bananas and boomerangs, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could have, could you could lose, you could like actually make Mowgli lose the boomerang. Like if he threw it and jumped around a lot, he would actually lose it.
Was the Aladdin ever on the Master System? I remember playing it on the Mega Drive, but I don't remember playing it on the.
Yeah. I couldn't say actually. You know. Wow, it looks a bit rough and ready.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, it looks really fucking irritating. Like the platforming bits. Snakes, frogs, you bounce off. Oh no, there's snakes as well, aren't they? Bounce off those.
I think it's just the fact that there's quite a lot of animation going on. It's quite impressive. Like it wasn't compared to a lot of games at the time, which were either had very little animation or it was like very sort of minimal.
Yeah, again, like I'd have to like dig out the NES, but this game looks way better than your average NES game, and also for that matter, I say way better than your average Master System game. But so far, everything's looked pretty decent, really. I mean, considering it's an 8-bit console.
There's a bit where you're riding on a turtle. A bit where you run over the elephants. I'm not seeing the.
All right, yeah. That was that a bonus level where you have to the Dawn Patrol?
Yeah.
Or is that actually just a level?
I don't remember getting too far, to be honest.
Yeah. I know we completed it once. At least.
Oh yeah, you do ride on Blue.
Yeah.
So you jump from the turtle. And you're jumping on alligators and rocks and stuff like that. And then you jump on Baloo. I guess... Does it start off and you're riding on Baloo? No. I guess you just jump on Baloo at some point.
That fucking Dawn Patrol level though. Jesus. Birds, everything. Everything's out to kill you.
Oh no, it's a different level. So if you leave Baloo behind, another Baloo just comes along.
Yeah.
I love the way that Baloo's just completely fucking static.
The idle animation for Mowgli, where he's just like balancing a banana on his head. If you just stand still for too long.
I mean, I know games do that now. If you leave your character alone, they'll like probably start playing with the gun or something.
Well, Sonic would tap his foot, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he used to tap his foot. I think was it Busby used to like scream at the camera. But yeah, quite like that with Mowgli. All right, yeah, that thing with Baloo. I like the way he spins around when he goes through whirlpools.
I mean, there is a lot going on. Like, when you consider, like, don't get me wrong, Sonic's great, but as soon as you have two enemies on the screen, it does sort of lag the fuck out.
Yeah,
or one enemy that's shooting a projectile, and it's like, oh shit.
Which is weird considering the game's fucking built in.
Whereas this has a lot going on. Like multiple enemies, projectiles, moving shit.
Of colours.
Yeah. Like,
I'm just trying to make out if you look in the background, the actual background, especially if the water level, there's like little waterfalls in the background that are actually moving. I think it's that's pretty good considering. Like all the water's moving. I mean, I think difficulty-wise, would I knock this game down because of how difficult it is?
I would, just because it's probably what stopped me from
playing more of it.
Playing more of it, and I probably wouldn't go back to it. Really.
Yeah.
Music's just the music from the. It's just like a chip tune version of the music from the.
Yeah. It's the game.
Yeah. What I wouldn't really recommend it as a kid. It's like supposed to be a kids game. Why is it so bastard hard? I mean, I know a lot of at the time, all games were just mostly difficult, but like Jungle Book especially, you'd think that's aimed at sort of young children. So why is it so damn hard?
Yeah.
So on that, I would personally give it either a B or a C. It's not a bad game, but
like S rank is Sonic. A games that we definitely play.
Yeah, and would still play today.
Yeah. So. Yeah, it's definitely a B or a C. I mean, it's not rubbish, is it? So,
no. I mean, but rubbish. We're talking D, E, F, like probably E.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So, no. F we can't recommend at all. E is like serious faults here. D. So
there isn't really anything wrong with it. It's just probably doesn't really hold up to today's standards of platforming, I don't think. Maybe. What do you reckon?
I don't know.
We both agreed B or C, so.
Yeah, I think B. I think because it's well made.
Yeah.
I think it a bit too difficult, especially considering there's no save function or anything. So. Actually, with that in mind, no, I'm gonna say C.
Yeah.
Because if taken into account the enjoyment we got out of it, which we got a lot of enjoyment out of it, but
I think for me it was just mainly playing the first level.
Yeah, we only completed it once, to my knowledge. So yeah, C going off that.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go and refuel my water bucket. I'll be back in a second.
Go to the BRB screen.